Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and let's do a Let's Play. I did a poll on my post on YouTube, and Donkey Kong Country Trilogy won. So let's jump in. It's been a bit since I've played Donkey Kong Country, maybe a year or two. So we'll see how it goes. I will shamelessly use the rewind feature, so no judgment, except for all the judgment that's going to happen, of course. We'll do that. I think we'll just do one world per video. So obviously the first world will probably go a little bit quicker. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country is honestly one of the better games I've played. I obsessively played these when I was younger. We'll get to 3 eventually, and I'll kind of go over my thoughts there. But these are just really just some of the best platformers out there. But yeah, there's the Naughty. I know a lot of the names. Here we go. I may have played a lot, but I'm not an expert at it. Just as you can see. It's funny how this was the beginning of like that rare renaissance for them. I don't know if renaissance is the right word for it. These bonus rooms are so basic compared to later in the series. But it's crazy how we went from this eventually, and then we eventually get to the collectathon that is. Do you see how that? Wait, see how it goes to dark? Just. This is 1994. First little transitions in the dark. You go into Ropey Rampage. And it's dark and rainy. But like... where was I? Basically going over Rare and how it ended up from Donkey Kong Country to Donkey Kong 64, which I do really enjoy Donkey Kong 64. But I can enjoy it and also criticize it and know... It had a lot of issues. You had to go to the tag barrel and stuff, and I'm hoping that the NOS, whatever, Nintendo Online System or Nintendo Services Online. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm hoping the N64 app gets it. I don't see why not, and I feel like I know, like right now with Bonanza being announced and coming out in a few months, this would be the prime time to do it, so I'm not quite sure what they're waiting for, but I also would love Diddy Kong's Racing, but this is just such a smooth game. It's kind of insane. And then the rainstorm's done. I didn't get the K, so it didn't matter. And I lost Diddy. Oh my gosh. Yay. I never checked out Cranky. I'm sorry. Reptile Rumble. But I have been getting back into working on the Spirit Battles. I had no idea how many Spirit Battles I missed when I was gone. No idea that Mario Power Golf or Superstar Golf, or I forget what it's called, had spirits. I didn't know Princess Peach Showtime had spirits, for goodness sakes. Yeah, there's just a lot I missed, apparently. I did nothing there. Back on topic, though. It just kind of crazy. They kept going. I thought they were basically done. I did not pay attention. When I say I had a lot going on in life, I had a lot going on in life. So I've been jumping back into that. I got it was easy to get all the footage for Kingdom Hearts, Tekken, and the second round of Xenoblade, which is a little annoying that they kept adding to different series. So like my every Mario Spirit Battle is kind of not right because of that. So I'm going to rename it to like almost every Spirit Battle and just put like pre-DLC or something in the title. Make the other ones, make another video of them all. And then once I'm actually done with all the Spirit Battles, we will be doing one super long video of every Spirit Battle. Oh, okay. Aquatic ambience, guys. This music, what they did for the Super Nintendo with just this game in general, and this is what I want to call the rare difference, and it doesn't really exist anymore. And not just because like the original team's not there. It goes deeper than that, because the original team, they got together and made Yooka-Laylee, and I like Yooka-Laylee for what it is. I think it's a little weird that they're doing a remake of the first one already, but it has been 7 or 8 years, so it's like, I feel like it's probably gonna be more of a director's cut. I don't know how much added content will be in that, but yeah, for the SNES and the N64, just Rare couldn't do no wrong, except for Donkey Kong 64. Ironically, actually, I don't think, even at the time, it was praised. And I hope, I want to do a Let's Play of that one. That'll be a much longer Let's Play. But I remember that, like, everyone like was like, you cannot beat this game without a guide, and so I definitely got the Nintendo Power Guide for that. I think I had the Nintendo Power Guide for 3, Donkey Kong Country 3. Would that make more sense if there was an on guard statue down here? But this music, just the entire OST for Donkey Kong, has always been like prime. Ironically, then Rare made Retro made Metroid Prime. My bad. Oh crap. I'm getting my studios mixed up. That's what happens when you grow older. Don't do it, kids. Funky Flights, not needed. But we'll go to Barrel Canyon. But I thought, like, I just skipped like 50% of the level. Awesome. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Last chance. Now another 25%. Well, maybe. We grab the tag. Not the tag barrel. Tag barrel. Woo, wrong game. Bounce, 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 jump. And I was wrong. I told you I was going to use that unapologetically as well. Like, I probably should have just let that happen, but there'll be times, like with King K. Rool, I know I'm going to use it. I don't feel like going through every phase over and over and over again. And that's okay. I'm not trying to prove, like, I'm the best. I'm not the best. I will acknowledge I'm not the best. I like to play for fun. Oh, come on. Is it because I'm Diddy and not Donkey that I didn't get that much height? I think I'm pretty scatterbrained in this one, guys. Oh my gosh. Candy save point, even though I don't need it because I have save states, but hey. Let's, even as a kid, I questioned this a lot. So, the Very Naughty's Lair. I mean, these battles are basic, but it's still okay. the bosses in Diddy's Conquest and then Dixie Kong's Double Trouble was really a lot better. But here we go. We did our first Let's Play for this, and next we're going to be going to Monkey Mine. So thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network. If you like this or any of my videos, please hit like and subscribe. You see that boat in the back left? That's King K. Rool. He is liking this video right now, so you better like it with him. But yeah, I'll be posting. I don't know my frequency of this. Maybe kind of at least once or twice a week. Probably at minimum once a week. Just depends on what's going on. Because I don't want to overwhelm too many videos at once. So these are just going to be me talking about behind the scenes of the channel and where we want to go next. So like I said, thank you very much for tuning in, and this is me signing out. Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and we're back for part 2 of Donkey Kong Country Let's Play for the Nintendo Network. That was really wordy, and I'm sorry. So we're going to the world of Monkey Mines. So the classic minecart levels started here, but we're in Winky's Walk. They had a lot of fun animal buddies in this game. I loved it. I want the frog. And then they supposedly died. I mean, what's funny about like Winky, you actually end up seeing in the back of Cranky's area in Donkey Kong Country 2 and Diddy's Conquest, which is hilarious. Like in a cage, like mounted stuffed. I don't know if that's just like British humor. I think it's hilarious, honestly. Yeah, but I think Espresso was only in this one. Ostrich, Unguard, and Rambi pretty much got in the most. I think Squawks is in this one, and Squawks has gone through even the duology of the newer Donkey Kongs. Here's Espresso. I liked Espresso. I don't know why they never really used him again. But I was reviewing some of my older videos, and I don't know how much you hear of my controller. I just moved it down. Hopefully it didn't make it really annoying. And I was reviewing some of my older videos, kind of preparing and being like, what do I need to do for more spirit battles? Because that's coming up. But why did they never make a Luigi Mansion 3 spirit board? Like, or at least a Luigi Mansion 3 like spirits, because they have the guy from Hades, I forget his name, made as a spirit. Freaking, Final Fantasy spirits, Tekken spirits, of course, but like no Luigi's Mansion spirits, and I'm mad I lost my frog. And I didn't get the G. So what technology, man, that's slow. What technology is used to create barrels that makes naughties? They're, beavers or something? Minecart Carnage? Did we really call this Minecart Carnage? Oh my gosh. But no, yeah, some of the spirits really are perplexing. Gosh, this is one of the best parts about Donkey Kong Country. And honestly, some of the best platformers, especially for the SNES era. Like, when you beat something, when you mastering minecarts, that's satisfying. I did not do that on purpose, and I feel like an idiot. Let's try that again. See, I'm not going to use rewind all the time. I deserve that one. Okay, I got distracted. I thought I heard a door into my house, so I'm going to I would cheat there. I don't know if I want to call it cheating, but I'm going to finagle it here. Ooh. Gosh, I'm trying to talk and then, like, I'm also trying to focus on the minecarts, and it is actually much more difficult than I thought it would be. It is a shame we didn't get a third in the newer Donkey Kong Country games. It's a shame. Like, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Great game. Oh my gosh, yes, I am. Great game. It was... Oh, okay. I'm going to focus, and then I'm going to talk about Country Returns. What is with my Pro Controller? Why can I not hit A? Hit A. There we go. Hit A. Okay. Nope. I got past that part. I'm not doing it again. What is happening? I'm usually really good. I started this level saying that you feel so satisfied when you master this. As I was... Yeah. Oh my. Probably just heard a buzz. That was my phone. Oh. 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 Jumpy. 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 Jump. Why? What is wrong with me? I mean, it's a very long list of what's wrong with me, but, you know, I used to do this, like, without thinking. Okay. Okay, I'm with... Okay, seriously? I hit him. That was ridiculous. I am, like, angered by that level, and I don't know why. What happened? Oh my gosh, that was painful for me. Bouncy Bonanza. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. I'm just gonna let that one happen. I am. Okay, I thought I was about to die again. I'm gonna be so mad. Where is a DK barrel? This second world, guys. I cannot be struggling on the second world. This is... Okay, I forget what I was talking about. The Donkey Kong Country Returns. Great game. Tic Tacs are uninspired, which makes the Donkey Kong Country world at Universal kind of sad that they focused on them. It is what it is. And I do like me some King K. Rool, don't get me wrong. And I think I said this in a video a long time ago, and I'm just going to say here. I wish the Snowmads were secretly, like, controlled by King K. Rool. Like, you fight Lord Frederick, and then he's a pushover or something, and then it's like you find out, oh, King K. Rool was the one who was it, or you find out King K. Rool was Lord Frederick the entire time, disguised. That would have been a fun little reveal. And everyone wanted King K. Rool back. And seemingly Bonanza, and maybe I'm mispronouncing, I don't remember, for Switch 2, looks like it's not going to have the Kremlins again, and I mean, that's a little disappointing. Not to, like, I know they're trying to give Donkey Kong a new identity, a little bit with that. A new look, new identity, and I get it. but you can do that with that, and that's like, and we've only know that Cranky and then talking about Rambi from older characters are there. Oh, good job, Dustin. So, I mean, I still think that we haven't seen a whole lot of the new Donkey Kong game. It did Stop and Go Station. I think this is those creepy things that like curl up in the... Yes, those things scared the crud out of me as a kid. Like, look at that. That's my phone again. Oh my gosh. Okay. But we'll see. We'll see if there's more in Bonanza. Right now, I think they really are focusing on... 1 second. You might hear people. Because I have people coming in. Hold on. And I will not edit out people if I have to. Oh my gosh. So, oh, there we go. I should have lost. Well, we'll split this into 2 videos, and I will see you next time. And thank you very much for joining us here at the Nintendo Network, and hit that like, subscribe button, and we'll see you later. Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and this is part 3 of my Donkey Kong Country Let's Play. And last time it was a little embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. I used rewind. Oh my gosh, way too often. So my goal is to not do that. These guys still creep me the heck out. So I apologize for I swear I'm better at this game than I'm letting on. It doesn't look like it, but it really is the case. Oh my gosh, I can't. I almost feel like my pro controller is getting some lag, and I need to get through this level or I'm gonna like cry. So I'm starting to think if there's some lag with my Pro Controller. I have, which one am I using? The Tears of the Kingdom one. So I don't know if that's an issue. I don't know if it's a widespread issue. But we're going to pretend that it is. Oh, crud. Yeah, sorry. Oh, come on. So, this last week's been interesting. The Switch 2 pre-orders came through. I think we're going to talk about my experience with it because it was nightmarish. I was desperately trying to get one online. I wanted to do Best Buy. I love these levels. The aesthetic of these are just great. What was I saying? I wanted to get Best Buy because I wanted to be able to pick it up at midnight. And I didn't want to go through, I had work the next day. And I'm just going to assume no one I work with watches this because I really haven't told many people. This is a job within the last couple of years. And, as my viewers know, I wasn't doing this for a while. Rare. So yeah, I was I didn't want to have to skip work, I guess. I gotta hit the... How did I... No, whatever. Alright, I get to do the On Guard special stage. So, regardless, I was going through and I didn't want to skip work. I didn't end up skipping work. I ended up taking time... I guess skipping work was the wrong term. I took time off, my PTO. I didn't want to use my PTO to get the Switch 2 console, but it was a nut. If you tried, you probably know how bad, like, Best Buy didn't even go online for hours. Like, I fell asleep. It was 2 a.m. I was still trying to get in line. I was in line for Best Buy. Target just kept crashing and saying, error, even though it was in my cart. I didn't want Target, though, because I don't know their shipping policies. I just don't think I'm going to get it launch day, which, at the end of the day, if I didn't get a launch day, is it the worst thing in the world? No. Would I be pretty sad? Probably. But I'm not doing good with this. Whatever. I'm gonna have two health. Not that it really matters, I guess. I do. So yeah, and then I was put in line at Walmart, and I saw all these other Twitter posts that were saying, like, the line said 18 minutes left or something like that, and mine didn't. So I kind of felt, how'd the beaver get in there? Or how'd the naughty get in there? I'm going to try not to use rewind as much as I can. I will use it for King K. Rool, but I'm going to try to refrain myself. Just to, famous last words. I say that now, and watch the next video be horrid. Guess I should have done that beforehand. But yeah, it just, nothing worked for me. I didn't think it worked for a lot of people. Oh, well, yeah, whatever. Luckily, Matt, my friend, he's been on the channel before, so, and a few of our other friends, they did get theirs. Just don't run away from me, Diddy. It's gonna be a long Let's Play, guys. But so I was like, Matt got one. Actually, one of our other friends, actually, I think this friend was on the Banjo Reveal live direct. Don't go back and listen to some of my older live directs. So how'd I not die? Actually, go. Give me views. Give me some more notice. I need to get... I need my algorithm to be a lot better for obvious reasons. But he secured a couple, and Matt had one, and then he was trying to get one from Target for me, and I think Matt ended up getting me... Nope. I said next episode, guys. That's when it's all going to go to heck. Ah! And I just didn't feel like... And then I was seeing cancellations, and I didn't want to take Matt's. Like, Matt's the kind of person who would just literally give something off his back. He would. So I'm not gonna. So I was like, I gotta go to GameStop, and it was... Wow, I'm bad at this game. I swear I'm not this bad at this game. And I feel bad that I had to use some of my PTO, paid time off, but it really was an experience to do a launch, to wait outside of GameStop. It's been forever since I've done it. I think the last time I did it was for the Switch. So 8 years ago. Monkey Mines, Vine Valley. Kind of like Pine Valley. Is it Pine Valley that was Back to the Future? Anyways, so I got to meet a couple of really cool guys. I got to my GameStop pretty early. It was about, I woke up at 6. I was up till about, I gave up about 2, didn't get to sleep till about 3. I was laying in bed, I had anxiety from the whole situation, which is not probably great. I deserve that. We're just gonna let that death be a death. But yeah, it was kind of fun. you know what's even funnier? These two guys I sat between. I was sixth and they were fifth and seventh. We didn't even exchange names. Isn't that crazy? Like we sat, we talked, what we want from the next this next generation, what games we're looking forward to, what do we hope comes out, and that kind of stuff. And it just felt good. It's been so long, and I'm pretty sure I should have died there, but I thought, I'm not gonna. Oh. And I'm hoping to see them at the midnight release for GameStop when we go pick it up. And I feel like I am not a supporter of GameStop in general. I've long since not gone there because not only their practices, but look, no offense to anyone who likes GameStop or anyone who likes Funko Pops. It's just not. It's a Funko Pop store. It's become more of a hot topic kind of thing, just random gear. And again, if that's what you want, that's fine. It's just, I want a game store. And the one I went to, there's one guy, the manager, I'm assuming the manager was there, and he was handling everything. And kudos to this guy. I'm sorry, didn't I just break that open? I'm mad. This manager was like soloing. There was me being really bad at this game is what was they had a total of about 120 Switch 2s for pre-order, bundle and regular combined. It's about 87 bundled and 40 and 40 something regular. Ow. And so I was really have to be early in line because I got there around 6:20. There was a couple that actually was there from 9 o'clock the night before. Insane to me. They had set up a camping bed. Kudos to them. That's commitment. That's something, I probably would have done. I don't know if I would have done that, but I think it's really cool. But it was just, I was going to try to stop about 10 minutes. I'm going to keep talking about my pre-order experience, and then I'll end this episode. But it was just GameStop, they need to change some stuff. They really were the MVPs. If anything, and I don't play PlayStation and Xbox, so I don't know. I only hear stories about their releases and how that all went. I know it didn't go great. They had a lot less units. So it was the beginning of COVID, I think, for the PS5. Wow, my horribleness is making me play even worse. So I don't know if it was this bad digitally, but this really shows the importance of something like GameStop to just be in line. And I know if I'm 8th in line and there's 20 of whatever I want, whether it be a system, an amiibo, whatever, I know I'm getting it. And so that's what's kind of bugging me, because I don't think we're going to be getting that anytime soon again. Another type of store, and I just feel GameStop's going to continue to devolve, and I hope I'm wrong. I'd be very happy if I was wrong. I just don't think I'm going to be. And so, I'm lamenting about all the midnight launches I've been able to do. I'm gonna die. Not today, Sparky. Why did I say Sparky? And I kind of hope. I don't know how early I want to be there for the midnight. I reverse back to my death. That's kind of fun. Because kind of want to just experience it. For Smash Switch, I didn't do that. But for Smash Wii U, I remember going. And they had tournaments and fun. It was at GameStop, and I think when Smash Wii U came out, so did Pokemon Alpha and Pokemon Sapphire, Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire, or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That's what I got. But yeah, so that's just me kind of on a little rant. But hey, thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network. This is part 3. I think I did a lot better. We're in Vine Valley, and join us here next time as we continue our journey on Donkey Kong Island. If you like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join in our conversation, not only here on YouTube, because the more comments the better, but join us here on our Discord. The link's below. I'm really trying to build my channel back up, and I just think it'll be a lot of fun to actually meet some new people. I learned that this week. Meeting some new people at the the pre-order was kind of eye-opening. So hopefully I want to talk to more of you guys. So this is the Nintendo Network signing off. Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and this is part 4 of my Donkey Kong Country Let's Play. We got through the second world, we kind of jumped into the third, excuse me. So let's keep going. Last time, oh my gosh, I almost died. Last time we were kind of talking about the Switch 2 pre-order debacle. Kind of want to do a video about I still don't know if I have much to say. That isn't going to be said faster. I don't know if I can do like quick topical like videos. Not because I don't like to do them. Haha. They can't see us if you don't move. So I don't know. I would like to be able to do that more often. I think I can't, like, the ability to do it is there, but I don't know if I have the right. I don't know. You let me know if you want some more, like, more topical stuff. I feel like those videos can only get, like, so many views so fast, and I guess it goes down to, am I passionate about the conversation? Like, before I did, like, rumors, like, rants and anger for leaks and stuff, back in the day for Smash Ultimate, and I might do that again because I would love a situation where we don't get a bunch of leaks. And rumors are one thing, but leaks and data mining and just trying to ruin the experience for everyone. But I do have a couple of videos. Oh my, did I just use Chaos Control? Because I'm pretty sure I just used Chaos Control. Sorry, I had to focus and it paid off. Can you be a DK bear? So I have a couple videos I'm going to be working on. One video I want to have done before Switch 2 launches here in a month and a half, less than. I want to go over every year one of every Nintendo console. And I just want to kind of look in comparison because I think it's kind of neat. Just looking at like first party. So like what was their launch day, what came through, and how many months. Because I have a weird perception of it. Because like I remember Switch just being so heavy and so good that first year. And then I remember stuff like the Wii U where we can, cry about that, year one a little bit later. But like, I remember like all the Nintendo 64 I had was Mario 64 and Pilotwings 64. And it only needed that launch time. But do you know how like eviscerated Nintendo would be like, yeah, all we have is this. Okay. So I think that would be a really fun video to do. And it would go along with just like the release of the Switch. So I'm gonna start working on that. That's just something I've been thinking of the last couple days. I need to start working on that script. But of course, you know, it's hard to work on scripts, guys. Tekken took way too long. I just right before this, and I recorded part 3 of this, and now part 4. I've tried to like record twice a time, but I just recorded the Tekken Spirit Battle. My gosh, I destroyed a lot of those names. Just go. I'm sorry. What? If I just do you disappear? Oh, thank goodness. Yay, I'm glad they put a little exit sign. That's so nice of K. Rool. Although I guess technically Donkey Kong would have, maybe. Orang Gang. Huh? And then this is going to be a larger video like this is going to take a lot. Hopefully that's not a mission of what I should do. A mission, not a mission. I'm tired. Anyways, I'm still recovering from Switch 2 pre-orders. But I want to make a video of the history of Amiibos. I don't know. I was getting into that conversation with some people at the Switch 2 pre-order, just like because I was there. Like I was an Amiibo hunter. Like I made sure I got everything, and there was only a few I didn't get when they originally launched. Like I had to. My buddy Matt, he imported, I think, Little Mac, or did we ever find Little Mac? I can't remember. We may have found Little Mac, but I know we had to import DDD. So there's that. Oh, get to use Espresso. Well, I mean, I didn't die. I did sacrifice pretty rough, but not only did I die, I fell to my death and got squished. But no, I think I have some good insight because I was there for a lot of Amiibo hunting, and then there was a shift where it was just online. Wow, I'm good at this game. But just like what came out, when it came out, what did the releases look like? Like I got stories. I got a story, and I'm gonna save this for that video. Oh my gosh. But like when the Greninja amiibo came out, ooh, that was rough. And Rosalina and Luma amiibo, like I feel like there's some great story. And even beyond that, maybe there's some way I can get some like other people to give me their stories. Not give me, but like I would credit them. But like, what are their stories? Like other people's experiences. There we go. I don't want people's own stories. Their stories. I have my stories. Leave me alone, Claptrap. But I just think it'd be unique, and I haven't seen. I'm going to rewind. Okay, whatever. I haven't seen like a history of Amiibo. Like the first episode is gonna just basically be the history of Toys to Life as that happens. Like, honest to goodness, and I don't know how many people would actually get this like reference, and like if it's even worth trying to make it like a Ken Burns documentary. Talk like have you guys seen like Community? Have you ever seen, if you've seen Community, the show Community with Joe McHale, and great, it's hilarious. Mostly, there's some times when it's not hilarious, but quite a copy. Anyways, Community, where Troy and Abed are warring over the pillow fort and the sheet fort, and then it's like they have Keith David, I think is his name, who becomes a cast member. He like do like a documentary kind of style. I don't know if I can make that. That's a lot. That might be a passion project if I make it like that, and it might be longer. Oh my gosh. But it is, I think it is going to be broken up into parts, like eras, maybe like, I don't know. It's definitely in the planning stages. And I think part of my Let's Play is just going to be like, hey, what's coming up next? And I feel like, because I don't have a Patreon, I have one, but I think it's dead. I never got anyone on it, and I'm not trying to like pander to get more right this second. I do need to work on tiers, and I know like a lot of times there's like get into private Discord servers, or you know, like you get special videos or that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to figure that out because it'd be nice to have a Patreon going to get a little bit of extra money. Like, I'm not doing this for the money, but I can also use that to upgrade. Like, my laptop sometimes feels like it might blow up one day. So especially if if I'm like editing and I try to open anything else up, it runs hot. But that, and I'm currently using a iPhone to record my voice because my old microphone crapped out on me when I tried to use it again. There was a like distinct I won't do it too long, and literally I feel like I deserve that death, but at the same time I'm going through a lot. I'm not really going through much. I got the Switch 2 pre-order. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna do this boss fight, and then we can Bumblebee Rumble. But yeah, I do want to try to figure out how to make monkey. I deserve that. I didn't read the room. But yeah, I would like to like get that and just have like, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be able to make this like my full-time job. I would love that. That was my like goal back in the day. And that would mean so much more happening with you guys, and then just videos, and I could do Ken Burns amiibo history. That's a sentence I just said, guys. But yeah, just some more support. I get a little bit from YouTube ads. Thank you anyone who actually watches the ads. They do make a big deal. And if you have an ad blocker, I understand, but I don't like you. No, I like you guys. I like everyone. I'm a people person, an introverted people person. But hey, this is going to be about 12 minutes long, I think. So, thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network. If you like this or any of my other videos, hit that like button, subscribe. I know a big thing people say, hit the bell to be notified when new videos come out. But I kind of feel like if you're following someone, you kind of know when videos come out. Yeah, whatever. Hit the bell. You might have a little bit of fun. But yeah, join our Discord. The link's in the bottom there. Yeah, I think that's about it. Let me just, because like I said, I'm recording from a iPhone. What is my life? This is the Nintendo Network signing off. Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and welcome to part, I believe, 5. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'll check after this. We had 1 world, 2 world, 3. I'm gonna say 5. Anyways, we're going to Gorilla Glacier on my Donkey Kong Let's Play. So let's jump in. I always love ice levels, and the music. Oh, the music in these levels are just. Gosh, we talked about the ambiance in this. Just get. I'm bad at these games, but I still love them. Anyways, back to what I was saying. One thing I realized that I haven't talked about in any of these Let's Plays yet is the new design of DK and DK Bonanza. First off, so excited for Bonanza. Gonna play the heck out of it. I still would like Donkey Kong 64 and Nintendo Online, but hey, maybe one day. It would have made the most sense to release that by now, like when they announced Donkey Kong Bonanza. But They might also be trying to like further themselves from that 3D. Who knows? Nope. I told you it's gonna happen. I'm done. No more pretexts. I'm gonna rewind when I want to rewind. Because it's kind to rewind. But yeah, the new design, I like DK and how he looks, and his expressions are really, I think it's going to be such a huge part of the game. And so I'm excited to see, like, there's a lot, you know, everyone, oh geez. I still think we don't know a lot about it, because we know about the like toddler Pauline. I'm not gonna call it like baby Pauline, from the overseas stuff. I don't really know what's going on with that. Also, I forgot how annoying, like how progressive this gets with the snow, which is great. It's not worth it. Sorry, Ramby. So yeah, the toddler Pauline, like being where that rock thing is really confusing. Like, I really don't think like they're gonna like juxtapose, but there's gotta be I don't know. Like, they showed the rock in the previews for like that, so it was like we knew what the rock was, and it like, I don't know, it's so confusing. And I know I've said like I don't want to know anything before going into a game, and I kind of don't. And at the same time, we're gonna be here all night, folks. If I like can't rewind, so we're just gonna. That I probably deserve to die too, because that was just plain stupidity. But yeah, I'm excited for Bonanza. It's a day one for me. I don't think we've had official confirmation of who's made it. It definitely looks like a Mario, 3D Mario team helped on that, maybe. If not, then this studio, whoever like created, or this team, needs to be like watched, because it just looks good. It's supposed to run beautifully. I am like running around with this zinger, and it's annoying me. But yeah, it looks great. One thing I'm really excited for is just that open world aspect. I'm a little concerned. I'm sorry, guys. Whoa. I'm a little concerned of like the whole like you can destroy everything and do like, I don't know. And perhaps I'm just being too cautious. I don't like want to be able to just be like, hey, look, I can just beat down on the world and go straight to the bottom if I want to. That doesn't sound too fun. But I will admit, like, for Odyssey, I really thought like having that many moons was going to be like, it would lessen the fun of just being like, here's a moon, here's a moon, here's a moon, here's a moon. What's an armadillo doing in an ice cave? Whatever. And really, like, it didn't actually bother me. As much to get all the like legitimate moons. I know you can like max out at 999 just by spending money, but I just, once I got to like the amount I was like, hey, I beat the game. But yeah, Odyssey. But so I don't know if it is the Odyssey team that made Bonanza. One thing I do want to note, getting off Donkey, I'm just, I think Bonanza's gonna be really great. I am excited for it, but like full on more excited for Metroid Prime Beyond. So I hope they don't get released too close together. So nice. They place the bananas in an arrow, so I know to go the only direction I can go. Just so nice. I know, I'm just playing the game. I'm not going to 100% it. There's stuff back there. Ow. But I was doing research for a video that I want to try. I'm going to try my best to get out before the Switch 2 launches. I'm going to go over every year one of every system and what Nintendo games are published. And just, I don't know, I did the research not too long ago and wrote it all down and was like, okay. Jumpy. Oh gosh, this is monotonous. But one thing I've noticed, a lot of systems got a Mario Kart Year 1. If you skip over the Wii U, the Switch, Wii, and GameCube all got their Mario games within Year 1. So I do wonder if the Switch 2 is going to continue that trend, and maybe we'll get our 3D Mario announcement soon. Because after, we're going to, they've got to do something during that E3 time, you would think. I can't remember if they did anything last year. Ba-da-da-da-da. I can't remember if they did anything last year. Around E3 time, that is E3 lived. I could have had an ostrich if I would have played better. I could have not jumped off the hill if I did play better. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna stop singing right now. And jump. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we got the June 5th, Switch 2. That gives a couple weeks, a week or two before. E3's dead, which is sad but good. I think... I don't know. I don't feel like getting really into my feelings of the E3 game industry right now. Okay. I wish it was different. I think this is my best term. I wish it was a lot different. But I can't remember if there was a digital event last time. We'll find. I'll look into it. Oh. Well, that kind of worked out. But I think we'll get maybe July or August if we don't get one in June, a direct to coincide with classic E3 time era. We'll get something in July, maybe. Mom, maybe they won't. Croctopus Chase. That makes me think of Dr. Croctopus, which is from the Fairly Odd Parents when they did the big superhero thing. Yep, that's where my mind goes. Anyways, yeah, maybe it's, who knows with what's going to happen with the Switch coming out so close to around that time, I just can't see them doing a big direct. They don't want to overshadow World. And Donkey Kong's only a month after World. And a month and some change. So, it's a good one. They need to start building up what's beyond. I know we have a lot more than just those two. There's Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Switch 2 versions. We're getting the Jamboree TV. And then we're also going to be getting Kirby's Forgotten World, Switch 2 edition. We got Metroid. We also got Pokemon AZ coming. gosh. I don't want to die. 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 September is usually when they do a direct as well. So maybe they're just going to, like, they have shadow dropped things, or they got to give Metroid a release date. September 13th. I don't even know if it's a Thursday. Let's just do September 13th. It's definitely not a special day for me. Definitely not my birthday. I don't know if I should say that online. I might, like, actually edit that out the more I think about it. I don't even know if that's smart or not. Like, run into an octopus, which I know isn't smart. Yeah, we'll, if I leave it in, I leave it in. If not, we'll, let it be. Oh my gosh. So, interesting. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's the plan. Because they need to start soonish. Not soonish, it's only May. September would be a good time to really start looking at 2026. Oh, feels weird saying that. I know this episode's going a little long. I don't like to be in the middle of a level. After this level, we'll be jumping into the next episode. Swim, 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 gonna die. Swim, 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 gonna die. You know what? Next episode, I'll kind of go over just random thoughts of what I think's coming in the next year for the Switch 2. Maybe. I don't know. I thought I'd be talking about more of the DK design this time, and I honestly didn't. So we're going to do... Nope, not Cranky's Kevin. Torchlight Trouble on the next episode. Well, thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you're thinking of year one of the Switch 2 so far. Let me know what your feelings of the Donkey Kong redesign is, other than them, like, erasing the existence of the old design after, like, madness amount of like marketing for DK Returns HD, and then Super Nintendo World or whatever. Okay, if you like this, make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and join us on Discord. This is the Nintendo Network signing off. Thank you. Bad intro. Can't really edit that because it's Let's Play. Probably could, but hello, this is the Nintendo Network, and we're back on our Donkey Kong Country Let's Play, Part 6. Wow. I'm really mad at that intro. I had to remember how to do the tag. I usually don't tag unless I have to. Hence I think that's the first time I've tagged in this one. When I get to Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, tagging becomes more essential, for sure. But yeah, we're getting through this. And I'm pretty sure I've embarrassed myself pretty efficiently so far. And, okay, I thought I was going to die there. I'm okay with that. Sometimes things work out. I don't get the, No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. Let's just come back here. Someone playing Fire Emblem, I just saw. I didn't see who, but one of my friends. Oh my gosh. Okay. Think, don't just jump. Think, don't just jump. Think, don't just jump. Think, don't just jump. Or that was the end of the level. That's right, Diddy. Do a little dance. As we go to Funky's Flights. And no. Rope Bridge Rumble. So yeah, we've kind of talked about a few things. We're just kind of in. It is funny. We've had in this last week, because I usually record these on a Friday, before the Monday and Friday releases of the. So part 4 literally just went on a few minutes ago. Went live. So this week's been interesting. As Xbox announced some price hikes. GTA 6, is that the one? I honestly have no idea. I don't really play the GTA games. The new one has gotten delayed by a year, and is probably going to be more than Mario Kart World. And now, like, everyone's like saying, doesn't the Nintendo look good now? I'm like, oh my gosh. We are just in an era of everything. Come on, The Raj. You've got to be you're playing now? You shouldn't be playing Breath of the Wild now. You got to wait. Unless you did not secure a Switch. I don't talk to Raj as much as I used to. We worked together years ago. Great guy. Great. Oh my goodness. Be really funny if he was watching this and watching me die thousands of times. I just wanted to jump with the crocodiles. Oh my god. Okay. At least I'm having fun, right guys? There's a reason for me holding the barrel. I don't know what it is, but there's got to be a reason for it. So, to take out the armadillo. Nope, it was to take them out, I bet. So yeah, it's been kind of an interesting week when it comes to the gaming. Really naughty Rampage. Just because we now have people. The news cycle just is crazy when it comes to like, oh, Nintendo's the worst. And of course, then we break records for the pre-orders. I can't wait to see those final numbers after we learn all that, because I think it's going to be insane. I don't know if it's 100% justified. That's my only concern. I'm excited for Switch 2. I really think it's going to be a success. I never once thought it was going to be Crimcroc Industries Inc. I love that name. I never thought it was going to be a flop like the Wii U. Sorry, I got distracted. I have my phone to the left of me, and the baby camera's on for my kid. Thought I heard something, but yeah, I never thought that we would have a flop like the Wii U, which I really want to have an in-depth. That's another video. That's like a little bit of a passion project, is to just have a conversation about the Wii U. And I gotta focus. What's after single dance? Okay, don't care. Diddy cares. He's very angry. And Donkey Kong's just in a stasis. But yeah, I'm out. But yeah, I think that like the quick version of it, the Cliff Notes, is I will always stand by the Switch. Not the Switch. The Wii U could have been something. Could have been amongst the greats. And I know there was the problem is there's so much against it, like stacked up against it. if I'm not mistaken, this is part of why I want to do a lot of research and have just my complete thoughts in an actual scripted video. Big Monkey. I know it was hard for developers to develop for. It was one of the biggest issues that I always hear, and I want to I don't know if I don't want to say clout. I don't know if I have enough pull to get to talk to a. That's funny. I forgot that was an animation. If I have I would love to have an actual interview with any developer that tried to develop for the Wii U. Oh my goodness, I'm about to go insane. I hate these kind of modes. Nice. So if on that off chance I have a developer listening in, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have a conversation with you. I'd love to get your insight on developing for the Wii U, working with Nintendo during that era. Part of the Wii U's failure was honestly Nintendo's just feeling that nothing can kill them. They succeeded and nothing can stop them. The Wii, for as much as I love the Wii and a lot of the games on the Wii, and I just fell to my death, it was probably the worst thing that could happen for Nintendo because they got way too cocky. And we see what that brought. And what's more is even the end of the Wii's the Wii, not the Wii U's, the Wii's life, to me was so subpar, and really when I look back made sense of how we got from here to there. And it's frustrating as a gamer, as the Nintendo gamer. I'm shocked that we actually recovered. The Switch actually was a success as it was, coming from the wings of the Wii U. And the biggest issue the Wii U had, not the biggest, I don't really want to get into it. It just... I'm going to go backwards. It's that launch, the launch window was just rough. It had a new Super Mario Brother game. Great. Diddy just, instead of dying, he's going to die on his own terms. I love it. But yeah, and Nintendo Land being its own game, even though Nintendo Land was great, and I don't know if Nintendo of that era could have pulled something off, saying here's you can choose, well, not choose, because then it'd just be here's Zelda and the Yoshi game, and then maybe Animal Crossing. I would make you pay full price for the Mario Chase. But here's, some 3 of the games you could get if you buy the full package, but and each Wii U system you get. Oh, come on. Fine. I can do that? Learn something new every decade. But having some sort of you can do this with this, with Nintendo Land, to not make it so it just wasn't worth the price coming off of the Wii's success. Ow. with Wii Sports. And what a lot of people don't know, and I do think it's actually come more into light with the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, which, I have my own opinions on that one, is like, it was a hard pill to swallow, but the Wii Sports was free for us, but in Japan, people had to pay for Wii Sports. Now, I enjoy Wii Sports, but I don't think I would have spent the money. Truth be told, I don't know if I would have. There was two games I wanted at launch. Was Zelda. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys. I know, we're almost at the end of this episode. Was Zelda and Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 or 3. I don't remember. And motion controls with the Dragon Ball game was stupidly fun. All I remember is there's a move called ZV Shaky Shaky Thrust, and that's how I still remember that moveset. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Goten or something, but yeah, I've spent this entire time on a Donkey Kong Country Let's Play talking about the Wii U and the Wii. Welcome to the strangest timeline ever. All right, well, I hope this is coming out on a Friday. So, guys, have a great weekend. Join us next time. We're going to continue going on and beating this game. We're going to go through the entire trilogy. I'm hoping this helps build up the channel a little bit. I think next time I have some venting to talk about on my channel. I meant to talk about it with this one. Not like I'm not mad at anyone, but I have questions that no one can answer, but this is my outlet. So thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network. If you like this or any of my content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and join in the conversation on our Discord. This is the Nintendo Network. Setting myself to sign off. Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and we are back with part 7 of our Donkey Kong Country Let's Play. It's been I feel like it's been a while. I'm going to be interested to see how well I do here. I am so very tired. I didn't really sleep last night. And I should have died there, but I didn't. So hooray! I like how I said hooray and then died twice. There we go. Excuse me. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's kind of been a not much of news week this past week, actually. We've seen things, more screenshots, like a 3D the Nintendo Today app had a 3D view of the of Mario Kart World, like the game cart. Well, that just came out of nowhere. And I think the Switch 2 box, which is kind of neat. But we were definitely in a let's wait time. And man, does it stink. But that's okay. That's okay. I finished writing a new video I'm really excited about, going over what each Nintendo system's year one looked like. Oh gosh. And it like to kind of look back at that has been kind of interesting. To see like, hey, like, you know, the research was pretty funny to see like what the NES came out with, because they like came out with a bunch of stuff all at once. But of course it was like baseball and soccer and along with Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, but like Mario, Duck Hunt. Ice Climbers was a year one game. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was a day one game. I think it's which was kind of Like, the funnest part of that video was the research to figure out, like, okay, I had to remember what to do there. And then at the end, I end up ranking them. And my goal is to have that video out before the Switch 2 comes out, just as kind of a retrospective of Nintendo consoles and what year ones look like. And it includes the Virtual Boy, which, in my opinion, did not have the worst year one of any Nintendo console. I think you'll be kind of surprised if you don't remember some of these consoles. Well, I just jumped right into that. Well, that just mean. Yeah, that was like, it was a fun. It was a fun research video. I can't wait to, I recorded it, but I haven't begun any editing. And pre-editing, it's like 31 minutes. And I had some good stretches. Like, a lot of times I will just stutter. Which, if you're watching this, you probably are shocked by that announcement. That was a jellyfish. So I think it's going to end up being around 18 to 23 minutes is going to be my guess. I'll be interested to see how close I am. But it's... I think normally when I'm editing, audio takes the longest to go through, because I'm like listening. You have to re-listen to your voice 1,000 times. If you ever get into any kind of like self-video editing, and I would assume I've only edited videos for me, so I assume if like I were to edit a video for Arlo, because he's a Nintendo YouTuber that I adore. I watch Arlo all the time. I might get sick of his voice, because you have to listen to the same like second of audio to see like which take do I want to use, which do I want to take and do another one and try to make it sound like what we recorded the first time, or where do I need to make this cut so you listen to the same thing over and over and over and over and then over again. And so it's just, you definitely get sick of your voice. I hate my voice. I hated my voice before I even like joined YouTube years ago. So it's kind of funny that this is what I'm doing, not even as a job, as my free time. I don't know if I'm just, off topic. I have no idea how these wheels are functioning underwater. I know it's Poison Pond is the name of the level. I remember that, surprisingly, even though I'm on like 3.5 hours sleep. So maybe it's like mutated wheels, which doesn't make sense, but neither does a monkey with hat. Actually, a monkey with a hat makes a little bit of sense. Monkey with a hat with unlimited air as it's swimming underwater. There it is. That's the part that doesn't make sense. Come back. But yeah, no, editing is I'm excited for that video. It is probably going to delay the next Spirit Battle video, because I really want to get that done. The next Spirit Battle video looks to be the SNES Spirits, which are great because I'm playing an SNES game right now. I forget how many in total. So that's just the miscellaneous spirits that really don't like have their own series in Smash, and some of them I might be able to, like, not for SNES. Like I could probably make like a separate Golden Sun for the GBA Golden Sun Games. I'm not. Wasn't there already a level called Minecart Madness? But who cares? If you watched episode 2 and 3, you'll know I suddenly started to suck at these levels. I mean, you wouldn't know that. I mean, suddenly, I guess is not the right term, as you wouldn't know that part because you've never watched me play these games before. I'm rambling. 3 hours of sleep. I almost, there's a chance I wasn't going to have... What was I supposed to do there? There's a chance I was going to have to delay my Donkey Kong videos. Just because timing... with a lot of stuff. It's Mother's Day tomorrow. I'm recording this on a Saturday. So if I have any mothers in the audience, happy Mother's Day to you. You deserve all the accolades in the world. I am a proud father of 2. And my wife does so much for us. I can't wait to celebrate her tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. I don't know what just happened there. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to the mothers. It's a little bit late if you're watching this because this will be released on Monday after. So hopefully, I hope your Mother's Day was good, eventful. Hopefully you didn't have to cook. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you aren't stung by giant bees. My phone is buzzing. I'm sorry. I might... Oh, how do I do this with just one monkey? Come on. Seriously, I might... Okay. I'm going to focus for a second. So. Alright, guys. I did it. Why'd I jump for the bananas? I don't need lives. It's a distraction. It's a trap. So I'm trying to think of what else to focus on. It's been I think we're closing in. I think this is the last world. Blackout basement. Does it have the things that want to hug me? It's this video is at 10 minutes. Let's do one more level. Oh. This music fits this so well, and I hate it. It gives me anxiety. It's like the Space Pirates theme in Metroid Prime. It's perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it's rare and rare. Shocking. But that theme goes with what's happening with the Space Pirates attacking you. I also don't understand how light really works if it's hiding everything but you and bananas. And barrels. That was a trust fall. And I failed. Maybe there's one more world after this. But we will find out soon. There's a lot of rambling here. Bounty. And I do feel bad. Hopefully that's entertaining to you guys. But yeah, I could talk about... there's a topic I've wanted to talk about on one of these in a while, and I don't know. With a few minutes left, I don't know if this is the right time, because I don't know if I'm going to rant about it. I also don't know if tired, sleep-deprived Dustin is the best form of Dustin to talk about such things. So, oh, come on. Okay. You all have to admit that was kind of cool. That would have been not okay. All right. Boss Dumb Drum. Okay. We're gonna count this as the episode. I don't feel like I went a long ways, but of course later levels are going to be more challenging, take more time, so I guess it makes sense. So thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network Rambles, because he's sleep deprived. If you like this, hit that like button, subscribe, join in the conversation at our Discord, and yeah, I think we're clearing close to the end maybe. It's been a while since I've played and beaten this game, so we will see where we're at, and we're gonna have fun continuing this journey on Donkey Kong Island. This is the Nintendo Network, signing out. Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Nintendo Network's Donkey Kong Country Let's Plays. I think this is 8. Pretty sure. So we're about to take on the boss of this area, Boss Drum Drum. So yeah, he goes smashy smashy, throws some bad guys at you, and somehow he runs out of bad guys and then you win. I'm not gonna try to understand full logic. He gets faster, 3 and 4, shaky. I think there's a way for Diddy to beat him, or beat those. Pretty sure I've actually beaten them with Diddy on this Let's Play. I don't remember though. Armadillomon. Sorry, I'm tired. He throws armadillos at me and I win. Huzzah! Nope, Chimp Caverns. I was wrong last time. I said that was the final level. It's okay, guys. It just means we get to have some more fun. So yeah, I want to talk about subscribers, and not me saying why haven't you subscribed, kind of thing. I mean, Donkey Kong's pretty passionate about subscriptions, but I don't understand YouTube, and so since I came back at the start of April, I've lost subscribers. I think I looked at the analytics, it was like 20 something, and it's confusing to me because I'm like, how am I losing subscribers? So it's someone who subscribed long ago, I'm assuming, and then saw a notification, hey look, it's the Mario Kart World prediction video. I don't like this guy anymore, which is fine. It just seems like an obscene amount of people. I'm assuming there's like a... Okay. So yeah, I guess what gets you... And maybe let's maybe poll people. Let's see, what gets you to stay subscribed to a channel? Let me know in the comments below, because I'm really I've been hovering around a certain number recently, and it's kind of starting to bother me. Oh my gosh, I'll get 2 new subscribers, remember I'm good at this game, guys. Hilarious. Jump, hit, stay. I just don't get what makes you unsubscribe from channels. There's got to be something, and I'm trying to think of why do I unsubscribe to channels? I don't really once I subscribe, unless they've done something I don't agree with or don't like, which that's happened. I don't see a point in unsubscribing. Again, this is stressful. And I'm not trying to be like, again, I'm not like, I don't want to beg for subscriptions. If you feel so inclined, I would love for anyone to subscribe to my videos, and to my channel, and like my videos. There's plenty of channels that I don't subscribe to, not because I probably should. There's this, what's it called? I've been watching. It like goes over old sitcoms and movie stuff. Hats Off Entertainment or Hats Off something. I'm gonna go subscribe to them after this. Actually, they have a lot of fun videos. Come back here, Ramby. They just recently did one about the Mr. Magoo movie. And as stupidly silly as that sounds, it was a good video. I didn't know that there was some controversy with that. Okay. I could have gotten him back. And so, like, little trivia like that, I like those in movies. Like, that's also been, when I thought about coming back to YouTube, I thought about just starting a whole new channel. Where literally, I'm just giving up. Literally, it's me reviewing TV shows, but one episode at a time. And this literally all came from, the idea came from, and I know there's people who do that, so it's not like a brand new concept. I think I have some cynical ideas for it. That, like, my God, this guy can't jump as Donkey Kong. But it came from Little House on the Prairie, inspired this thought, and I'll tell you why. There is, I don't know if I should say spoilers for Little House on the Prairie, considering it's Little House on the Prairie, and it's like 40, 50 years old. I honestly don't know. 70s, 80s is when the show was on. But one of the daughters goes blind, because one of the daughters, it's based on books. And one of the daughters actually goes blind. It's like not a biography, but like based on real events, their real life experiences. I don't want to go in there. Fine. Yeah, see, I don't want to go with those. But yeah, so she goes to school of the blind, falls in love with another blind guy. It's oh, look, cute blind people together. But at one point, the guy, I forget his name, is in an explosion in a warehouse and cures his blindness. I'm not joking. And so, like, to me, is the most, like, I don't think that's part of the books. I don't think that ever happened in real life. I don't believe the blind sister ever actually married. My older daughter had to read these for school, so I've learned some of it. That's why, and so that was one of the reasons we ended up watching Little House, because it was like, okay, I know this is well known, and went on for a long time. And I think this whole episode is going to be me talking about Little House on the Prairie and like subscribers and stuff. But yeah, just that idea. And there's some outlandish like episodes, like concepts as well. I think that pretty much takes the cake as the craziest episode of Little House on the Prairie. They adopt a kid, and I'm pretty sure the kid dies of cancer off screen. That was an interesting concept. And then one of the biggest, like, just, hey, I'm going to go out how I want to go out. Michael Landon, who was the star of this show, in the last episode, like half of the episode is him blowing up the set. I kid you not. It's like, it's really sad because you see the actors like watching the set blow up, and this is like their real life, like actual reaction, because this show's been on, again, I don't know how many years, but it was a long time. And so this is the home away from home. A lot of these kids that are now like young adults grew up here and they're watching it blow up. And it's because Michael Landon did not want NBC, I think, to reuse the location in a different place or a different show. That is like so petty, and I don't know why I think it's hilarious. It is. I don't know what happens when I don't have... You are claptrap. You are not supposed to... Do you jump with me? Okay. So yeah. So I wanted to literally quick videos, which I know they aren't... I know those aren't the biggest ways to garner stuff on YouTube anymore, but I feel like, 5-minute videos, maybe less, of me talking about each episode, 3 videos a week, something like that, and then combine them into, here's season 1, or maybe it would have been smarter just to do here's season 1 of it and just, marathon it, and just kind of go over shows like that, maybe even some older shows. I thought about, Family Matters, because there's some crazy episodes of Family Matters with Urkel. Yeah, if you don't remember Urkel, that's okay. And it just I don't know. I thought it would be a fun channel. But I don't know. Like I said, when reviewing what I wanted to do, I also didn't want to restart. And if you haven't noticed, something like that would just be easier to have my face, and I have not put my face up on the interwebs yet. So, we'll put this challenge out. If I get 5,000 subscribers, we're coming full circle, people. We went from talking from subscribers to Little House on the Prairie, to other YouTube ideas, to subscribers. If we get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, I will do a face video. And you know what? And we'll see how that goes. And it could actually change the entire direction of my channel. I think 5,000 is a fair number. That's, just basically 1,200 subscribers. And in the realm of things, that's a barrel. In the realm of things, that doesn't seem like it should be a lot. A good, well-made video can help create that, and we'll just see what happens. I have some ideas for some fun. If I wasn't playing this, I'd be pissed. I'm still a little pissed. And there we go. So yeah, here we go. Donkey Kong has now been, this is where I declare 5,000 subscribers face video by the end of 2025. All right. Thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network. As I said in my last video, I'm very tired, so I rambled a lot. If you like Rambling Dustin, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll just be sleep deprived on my next Let's Plays from now on. If you like this, hit that like button. Please subscribe if you feel like you want to. And join our conversation over at my Discord. This is the Nintendo Network preparing to hit end recording, and we are going to sign off. Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and we're back to Donkey Kong Country Let's Play. Platform Perils is where we're at. It's been a while. If you've checked out my my community tab, I did put, and I think I'm gonna also put it in I'll put it in my Discord. I'm gonna move my Let's Plays to once a week. I also like how Donkey Kong just can, flutter in the wind. Just in case there's one more of those big guys. But it just feels like my channel's getting muddled with those, and I'm not happy with that. I don't think it's hurting me at all. But I don't know. It feels like there's a lot going on, and I'd rather be once a week. Now that also means I want to make these a little bit longer, to kind of make up for it. Backwards. We all know what. I feel bad. Okay, we can all agree that was BS. Okay. But yeah, I just feel like my channel's becoming too Let's Play. I can't get my regular videos out fast enough to kind of offset it, which is fine. I have a nearly 30-minute video that's going to come out the week before the Switch 2 release. And so that's also why there hasn't been a Spirit video, which is the next one's going to be the SNES Spirits. But I wanted to make sure I got this year one of every oh crud. Year one of every console first party games. I'm nearing completion of that editing, and I'm really loving how this video is turning out. But it's a lot to get to. The voice editing takes a while. Then you got the adding the footage, what footage I want, assets, voices, not voices, music, picking the right music, because like I'm trying to pick music from every era. I like how they gave you a chance, even if you only had Diddy, to take these. Pretty sure. It does give you hints, so I can't say it doesn't. But I'm excited for this video. I think it's I don't know what the term is, but I feel like it could be what I would like to term as a legacy video. It's not hindered by time. I consider my Spirit Battle videos legacy videos, and what that means in my eyes, in my head, I don't want to go there. Necky's Revenge. Okay. Just videos that 2 to 3 years down the line, anyone can still go and watch them. And so that's why I like my not so brief histories, because unless they come up with a new Mega Man X game that destroys the lore, which they kind of already did that at one point with Maverick Hunter, yeah, they were going to completely change the lore. Not completely, whatever, I'll just take the death. Anyways, yeah, it's a fun video. I'm really excited to. Now, what the heck was that? But yeah, I'll take. Oh, I could have hit him, I guess. Well, this is gonna be a little annoying. I know this seems crazy. I don't remember this game being this annoying at one point. I beat it a couple years ago on this, and I don't remember resetting as much as I have or rewinding. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, and jump. 1, 2. Okay. I feel like I could do this a little bit better. Okay. I don't feel like resetting, people. I deserve to not have to reset. I don't mean like... That was incredibly entitled of me, and I don't believe that. I meant I don't deserve to have to deal with this kind of insanity. And I probably do. Oh, I was doing so good. I had a good rhythm, too. Did I lose it? Did I lose the rhythm? There we go. The question is, am I going to K. Rool now? I can't remember. I think this may... last time I said this was the last one. This may be... Yep. This might not be a super long one. I don't know how long K. Rool is going to be. But we'll have fun, guys. Let's have fun. Oh, gang. I love this music. Hi. Merk. I remember, like, having so much trouble as a child taking out K. Rool. Rinse twice. No. Ah. We're just... There's patterns, people. Oh, come on. One more time, he's gonna go running. Bouncy. Oh yeah. I'm curious about the structure of the ship that has cannons pointing right there. Like he's ready for the Kongs. I like how it just stands there. Oh yes, it comes back. And throw your crown. And jumpy jumpy. Okay, so I am just trying to focus. I know usually Let's Plays involves stupid banter. I don't have anyone. Okay, well, we're good. We're good. We got DK, Donkey Kong. And ha! I will admit, this tricked me as a kid. This right here. I thought I had won. I thought I destroyed K. Rool. Credits. And I'm like, even I didn't get this. This is hilarious. Everything has that K start. Coloring, critter, concept, clump, commander, K, King K. Rool. The end? Question mark. At that point, I'm like, ah, crud. Ba-na-na-na. Oh, I don't like the jumpies. Look, no one wants me to go through that whole thing 1,000 times. He's gonna jump back, jump back, jump back, jump back. Throwy, jumpy, bouncy, jump, jump. There it is. King K. Rool is defeated. Well done, Donkey, my boy. Who had thought a young whippersnapper like you? I don't know why I went full Scrooge McDuck with him. Could have beaten the bunch of no-good Kremlings. You've made an old man proud. Go and look in the hoard. I think you'll be in for a surprise. Yeah, if I had been playing, I'd found everything, my boy. I just am now imagining, because I'm using a Scrooge McDuck-like voice, Cranky Kong jumping into a banana bin, as it would be, like that, and swimming, which would be less painful than Scrooge's money bin. Side note, the 2017 reboot of DuckTales, perfection, almost. There's very few bad things I have to say about that show. Naughties. Neckies. Army? Do they all have E at the end? Singer? Nope. Okay. So, I guess I'll give a quick, during the credits, Manky Kong? I forgot how that name. this is kind of my thoughts of Donkey Kong Country in any game I do this to. Just remember, I'm going to be doing once a week. My goal is Fridays right now, but Croctopus, that's right, Dr. Croctopus from Fairly Odd Parents. Donkey Kong Country is such a great game. It's challenging. If I wasn't rewinding, we'd be here for a long time. Maybe I need to challenge myself more to not rewind moving forward. I don't know. I think at least for the DKC trilogy, I'm going to. I found myself doing a lot with getting some footage lately, and I was kind of mad at myself almost. But Donkey Kong Country is a great game. The music, the ambiance, and there's so much world building, and as you can go through this game and this subsequent games, I don't know how he fits in there, but he did. Dumb Drum is his name. Did I recognize that before? Whatever. It's so fun. There's reasons why people praise these games. People really were asking for another in the returns to make another trilogy. We didn't get that. But you know what? I'm excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I'm excited for the Switch too. While this is going, I'm going to talk, but I also have to find something on my computer. Just got a quick text from my wife. Downloads. You go, DK. You go. I think this is the perfect trilogy to go into as we are approaching Bonanza. I don't know how long my normal videos are going to be moving forward with the next two. Probably at least 15 to 20 minutes since we're going into once a week kind of thing. I think that would do better. I want to see someone do this with One Life. And it took less than an hour. Man, Rare was such an amazing group. Not to put them on pedestals. You shouldn't put anyone on pedestals. Yeah. So, what's David Wise? David Wise, man, I'm glad they keep bringing him back for stuff. But let's kind of talk beyond. So next week, I will be starting Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. Usually harbored as the best of the trilogy. I pretty much am in that camp as well. I really do like 3 a lot as well. I know there's not a lot of anti-Kiddy Kong going around. I'm not saying they could have done something different or better. And I had to touch my controller. And if we get Donkey Kong 64, I'll do a Let's Play of Donkey Kong 64 as well. That one's going to be a long one just because of how long. I don't know if I would go for 100% or 110%, I think it is, or all the bananas. Because I remember I had the guide for that back in the day, and I did complete it then, and it was a chore. But that's it. Hey, I guess I didn't have to ramble too much, but thank you for staying here for this entire Let's Play. It's been a blast, guys. I cannot wait to see what's next. All right. Well, if you like this, make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, join us on Discord to join in our conversation as well, and stay tuned for our next Let's Play, Donkey Kong Country 2. This is the Nintendo Network signing off.